Swami Vivekananda, a wandering monk and awakener of our country. Before starting, we would like to pay our sincere gratitude to President Maharaj and Vivek Maharaj to give us the opportunity to perform here in this beautiful divine evening. I would like to request each and everybody to keep your mobile phone either in silent mode or in vibrate mode. And after completion of this program, we would take 5 more minutes to introduce with all of our participants who are on the stage with us. Thank you. It was Monday, 12th January 1863. At the crack of the dawn of Holy Makar Sankranti, with the chanting of hymns and sound of the holy conch at the background, a baby was born in the family of Bhuvaneshwari Devi and Vishwanath Datta in Kolkata. At that time, nobody knew that this newborn baby, who was greeted unknowingly by millions of women and men through their prayers and worship, would become a great apostle of Vedanta, the usher in a new age of glory for his motherland, one who was to reorganize the spiritual and national consciousness of India by his sheer excellence.
Yes, that baby was none other than our very own Swami Vivekananda. Although his early sojourn was very brief, a mere 39 years, but his life and deeds have made him immortal to us. Even as a child, Naren had a deep spiritual inclination. As he grew up, his intense spiritual hankering for God ultimately led him to another legend, Sri Ram Krishna Paramhans. Thus came about in 1881 the historic meeting of two great souls, the prophet of modern India and the carrier of his message. One day, Narendranath asked,
আপনি ভগবানকে দেখেছেন?
হ্যাঁ, দেখেছি বই কি, যেমন তোকে দেখছি ঠিক তেমনি আরো কাছ থেকে তোকেও দেখাতে পারি।
At last, here was one who could assure Naren from his own experience that God existed. Doubt was dispelled from Naren and started considering Thakur as master. On Thakur's request, Naren sang,
Mono chalo ninje Mono chalo ninje সংসার বিদেশে বিদেশীয় দেশে সংসার বিদেশে বিদেশীয় দেশে ভ্রমণের অকারণে মন চলনি নিকেতনে মন চলনি নিকেতনে চলো সঙ্গীতে সম্বল রাখো পূর্ণ ধন গোপনে অতি যতনে লোভ মোহ আদি পথে দোষমান পথিকের মরে সর্বসমোষণ লোভ মোহ আদি পথে দোষমান পথিকের মরে সর্বসমোষণ পরম যতনে রাখো রে প্রহরী পরম যতনে নিজ নিকেতনে। সাধু সঙ্গ নামে আছে পান্থধা, শ্রান্ত হলে তথায় করিবে বিশ্রাম। পথভ্রান্ত হলে শুধাইবে পথ, সে পান্থ নিবাসী জনে। যদি দেখো পথে ভয়ের আবার, প্রাণপণে দিও দোহাই রাজার। যদি দেখো পথে ভয়ের আবার, প্রাণপণে দিও দোহাই রাজার। সে পথে রাজা প্রবল প্রতাপ, সে পথে রাজা প্রবল প্রতাপ। সমুদ্রে যার শাসনে মন চল নিজ নিকেতনে। সংসার বিদেশে বিদেশীর বেশে, সংসার বিদেশে বিদেশীর বেশে। কেন অকারণে মন চল নিজ নিকেতনে, মন চল নিজ নিকেতনে।
When Sri Ramakrishna tested him in so many ways, Narendranath in turn to tested Sri Ramakrishna in order to assert the truth of his spiritual assertions. Gradually, Narendranath surrendered himself to his master. And Sri Ramakrishna, with infinite patience, calmed the rebellious spirit of his young disciple and led him from doubt to certainty, from anguish to spiritual bliss. To describe the entire life of Swami Vivekananda, one of the greatest spiritual luminaries of all times, in this short presentation would not be just an impossible but a highly ordered task. To commemorate the 150th birth anniversary of this great soul, we are here to remember him as a Vishwaparibraja, a wandering monk and the awakener of our country.
After the Mahasamadhi of Sri Ramakrishna, many of the young disciples gathered together in an old dilapidated house at Gauranagar, under the leadership of Narendranath, leading a life of intense austerity and spiritual practices. On Christmas Eve at Atpur, 1886, sitting around a huge fire in the open, they took the vow of sannyasa. Soon after, the call of wandering life of the sannyasin was felt by most of the monks. From Varanasi through Ayodhya, Lucknow, Agra, Swamiji reached Vrindavan in mid-1888. He covered the last 30 miles on foot. The lone sannyasi was severely tired during this journey. He had neither food nor rest. Accompanied with the staff, a kamandalu, the monk's water pot, and 2 holy books, the Gita and the Imitation of Christ, he trucked on. Once during the course of his travel, he saw a man contentedly smoking a pipe at the wayside. Exhausted, Swamiji thought that the smoke could give him a relief. So he asked the man,
भाई, मुझे अपना चिलम दोगे?
नहीं साधु बाबा, मैं तो भंगी हूँ। आपको मैं चिलम नहीं दे सकता। आपका धर्म भ्रष्ट हो जाएगा।
Conditioned by caste consciousness, Swamiji sprang back to and went his way, but not too far. and his conscience pricked him.
ये मैंने क्या किया? मैं तो सन्यासी हूँ, सन्यास का व्रत लिया है। मेरे लिए तो कोई ऊंच नहीं, कोई नीच नहीं। तो फिर मैंने उससे चिलम क्यों नहीं लिया?
This thought made Swamiji so restless that he turned around, went back, and found the man still seated there.
भैया, मेरे लिए चिलम बनाओ।
नहीं साधु बाबा, आप धर्मात्मा हो, मैं तो भंगी हूँ, मैं कैसे दूँ?
Swamiji did not pay heed to this time, took the pipe and started smoking.
He believed there is no distinction of caste and creed, and all human beings are children of Almighty. Amritasya Putra.
Amritasya Putra. Dhamani divyani tastu Vidahogetam Purusham Mahantam Adityavarnam Tamasa Padasta Tamevo Viditvahati Mrityumeti Nana Pantha Vidyate Swamiji realized that Sri Ramakrishna was the fulfillment of spirituality. That one who had sat at his feet and been blessed by him did not require any other spiritual help. Swamiji learned the truth, the Satya, Ekam Eva Dvityam. He was deeply touched by his Guru's love for him.
Swamiji left for Rishikesh, a place hallowed by Hindu legend and story. It is a picturesque spot situated at the foot of the Himalayas, in a valley surrounded by hills and half circled by the holy Ganges. Yes, the ideal place for meditation and spiritual practices. Swamiji wrote a book about Rishikesh in his book Paribrajak.
ঋষিকেশের গঙ্গা মনে আছে? সেই নির্মল নীলাভ জল, যার মধ্যে 10 হাত গভীরের মাছের পাখনা গোনা যায়। সেই অপূর্ব সুস্বাদু হিমশীতল গ্যাঙ্গন বাড়ি মনোহারী, আর সেই অদ্ভুত হর 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 তরঙ্গোত্থিত ধ্বনি, সামনে গিরিনীর ঝড়ে হর হর প্রতিধ্বনি। সেই গঙ্গা জল প্রীতি, গঙ্গার মহিমা, সেই হিমালয় বাহিনী ভগবতী গঙ্গা, ত্রিভুবন তারিণী তরল তরঙ্গিনী গঙ্গা।
देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे, त्रिभुवन तारिणी तरण तरंगे, शंकर मौलिनी वासिनी विमले, नमस्ते भगवती गंगे। तव कृपया चिर
and decided that this was the right time to move alone, discarding all bondages. Finally, one fine morning, Swamiji left alone and he reached Delhi. He had taken the name Swami Vividishananda, maybe to avoid being easily identified by others, especially his brother disciples. After visiting Delhi, Swamiji left for Rajputana.
Rajputana. What memories of heroes and chivalry the very name awakens. One fine morning in February 1891, Swamiji alighted at Alwar railway station. While walking around the road, he met with the Bengali doctor, Laskar Babu, and inquired if any room is there for
मैं
boarding.
चाहता हूं कि हर व्यक्ति अपने विश्वास के आधार पर ही अपने धर्म का पालन करें। वो तस्वीर किसकी है दीवान जी?
वो हमारे महाराजा की तस्वीर है।
उसको नीचे लाइए, अब उस पर थूक दीजिए। क्या हुआ? थूकिए। कोई है यहां जो इस तस्वीर के ऊपर थूक सकता है? क्या तकलीफ है इसके ऊपर थूकने में?
स्वामी जी, आप भी क्या बोल रहे हैं? ये तस्वीर हमारे महाराजा की है, इसके ऊपर हम कैसे थूक सकते हैं?
लेकिन इसमें तो महाराज खुद नहीं बैठे हैं। ये एक कागज का टुकड़ा मात्र है, इसमें हड्डी नहीं है, ना ही कोई मांस या खून है। ये महाराज की तरह चलती फिरती नहीं, बोलती नहीं, सुनती नहीं, फिर भी आप लोग इस पर थूकने से इनकार कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि इसमें महाराज की परछाई आप लोगों को दिखाई देती है। महाराज, इस तस्वीर में आप खुद नहीं हैं, पर ये लोग इस तस्वीर को आप जैसा सम्मान करते हैं, क्योंकि आपकी तस्वीर में ये लोग आपकी परछाई देखते हैं। वैसे ही जो लोग मूर्ति पूजन करते हैं वो लोग मूर्ति में ही ईश्वर को देखते हैं, फिर क्यों ना वो लकड़ी या मिट्टी की हो, पत्थर की या धातु की हो।
हमें क्षमा कीजिए, हमें पता नहीं था और मूर्ति पूजा के बारे में आज तक कोई इस तरह समझा नहीं पाया, हमें माफ कीजिए।
राजन, ईश्वर के सिवाय और कोई क्षमा या माफ नहीं कर सकता। ईश्वर बहुत दयालु है, उनसे प्रार्थना कीजिए, सब ठीक हो जाएगा। उनका सेवक बन जाइए, उनका गुलाम बन जाइए, उनका गुलाम बन जाइए।
From Ajmer, Swamiji went to Mount Abu, which is famous for Dilwara temple. It was here at Mount Abu that destiny put the king of Khetri, Ajit Singh, in his path. In the first meeting, the king listened to Swamiji very attentively, his soul wrapped in a burning passion of truth. The king listened to Swamiji's words of wisdom for days together. Being so devoted, one day, Raja invited Swamiji to stay in Khetri. Swamiji showed him how true monks and householders could attain the truth through different paths. Having learned the ultimate truth from Swamiji, Raja Ajit Singh implemented it throughout his life. At that time, an incident occurred in Khetri, which proved to be an eye-opener to Swamiji also. One evening, the Raja was being entertained by a nautch boy. Swamiji was in his tent when the music commenced. On receiving a message from the Raja to join him, Swamiji refused, saying that as he was a monk, he could not join the assembly. The singer was deeply grieved when she heard this and sang as if in reply a song of Surdas. Through the air, the melodious voice of the girl reached Swamiji.
नाम
জন্ম হইতে মায়ের জন্য বলি প্রদত্ত ও মায়ার ছায়া মাত্র। যদিও না নিজ জাতি, মূর্খ, দরিদ্র, অজ্ঞ, মুচি, ম্যাথর তোমার রক্ত, তোমার ভাই। হে বীর, সাহস অবলম্বন করো, সদর্পে বলো, আমি ভারতবাসী, প্রত্যেক ভারতবাসী আমার ভাই। বলো, মূর্খ ভারতবাসী, দরিদ্র ভারতবাসী, চণ্ডাল ভারতবাসী, ব্রাহ্মণ ভারতবাসী আমার ভাই। কোটি মাত্র বস্ত্রাবৃত হইয়া সদর্পে বলো, ভারতবাসী আমার ভাই, আমার প্রাণ। ভারতের দেবদেবী আমার ঈশ্বর, ভারতের সমাজ আমার শিশু সজ্জা, আবার যৌবনের উপবন, আবার বার্ধক্যের বারাণসী। বলো ভাই, ভারতের মৃত্তিকা আমার স্বর্গ, ভারতের কল্যাণ আমার কল্যাণ। আর দিন রাত বলো, হে গৌরীনাথ, হে জগদম্বে, আমায় মনুষ্যত্ব দাও। মা, আমার কাপুরুষতা, দুর্বলতা দূর করো, আমায় মানুষ করো। The voice was that of the ancient rishis of the Vedas. We salute him from the core of our heart.
Murta Maheshwar, Murjal Bhaskar, Ishtama Marvanavata. Murta Maheshwar, Murjal Bhaskar, Ishtama Marvanavata. Vande Vedatanu Chita Garviva Anjana Kamini Kanta. Murta Maheshwara Murjala Bhaskar Ishtama Marvanavata. Oti bhanu karadip singhamahu Vatigata gopina kantam. Abhiranvihundar nadikarimukha prachanda tandava kirtam. Mukti mukti kripa kataksha preshana Magadala vidalana daksham. Magadala vidalana daksham. Magadala vidalana daksham. Baalachandradhara bindu bandamiha Naumi Guru Vivekananda. Naumi Guru Vivekananda. Naumi Guru Vivekananda.
Please remain seated. इन सब कलाकारों को धन्यवाद देते हुए आप जाइए। One day, Abhishek Datta Majumdar on behalf of Korak and his wife came to me and they expressed their desire to perform musical tribute on the occasion of 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda at Ramakrishna Mission Mumbai's auditorium. They showed me the manuscript of Giti Alekha. At that time, mostly it was written in Bengali, but I suggested that most of the portions should be translated in English because our audience are mixed audience, and accordingly they translated
most of the portion of the manuscript into English. Today we enjoyed. Today we enjoyed their performance. If I am permitted to say about their performance, I would like to express great appreciation for them in one or two words, that is well done and excellent. On this occasion, I would like to take the opportunity to pray Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sarda and Swami Vivekananda, so that Korak can spread the message of Swami Vivekananda more and more through this musical tribute or Giti Alekha. So give a big hand for them. But the audience will get annoyed if I do not express the sense of gratitude to them, because the audience can make any program successful. So I would like to thank the audience also, and also all artists of this prestigious Korak. Thank you very much. Namaskar.